Eisenman left wing, Victoria zone, drop pass, Hemingway shoots, he scores! A beauty of a play from off the rush, and with 3:52 to go in the opening period, the Thunder break the ice. It is 1-0 Thunder. Shorthanded break, Dalvis one-on-one, into the offensive zone, Dantlin out of the slot, waits, shoots, score! Another highlight reel goal by Chris Dalvis. A shorthanded goal. It is 2-0 Thunder. Setting up shop right point. Now to Hemingway to the half horse to the Costa. High slot, walks in, but across Caudron, tip, score! In what appeared to be a remarkable save by Glenn Fisher, blew up right in his face, all courtesy of J.F. Caudron's redirection in front. It is 3-1 Thunder. Thunder up 3-1. Net empty, Caudron left wing across. Hemingway walks in to Eisenman in the slot, shoots, score! That should wrap it up as Oren Eisenman buries it from the mid-slot with 48.5 seconds to play in the hockey game. It is 4-1 Thunder.
I think it was important for us coming home to make sure that we erased kind of the slide we put ourselves on, so to speak, on the road. But it was the end to do a long road trip, and the more and more you can separate yourself from the emotions of being in it and feeling those losses pile up, to look back on and say it was a tough stretch of the schedule for us. And I don't think there was too many guys that were overly excited at the end there to come and put their gear on and have a morning skate and a practice and a game. And then obviously mentally we weren't as sharp as we needed to be, and that's all it was. There was games we all played, I thought, Vegas and Utah, but mentally we made a couple of mistakes and the other teams ended up cashing in. So nice to be able to come back and get the win like we got tonight.
What you make out of, what was your reaction with the way that the top line came through and produced and came prepared with Caudron, Hemingway, and Eisenman?
I thought it was pretty important for those guys to be the go-to guys. I think, Dalvis gets a big goal, but I thought Robbie, Dalvis, and Bates struggled again. They made some really nice plays. I didn't think they kind of connected like they've been. So to have that other line step up and be the go-to line, I thought they were our best line the last two games in Vegas too. So it was nice to see those guys continue it. And for Colin Hemingway, I think we were looking before the game. I think he's got 19 points now in 7 games against Victoria, and he's just 12 games. Sorry, so he's got but that's a lot of points. Over a point a game significantly. So for him to get us going in that game was important, and it was important for the other guys to do it as well. And they all chip in. They all get a goal, and they all make the plays that they need to make. So nice to see them kind of get going.
What about the job as well this team did collectively on Wes Goldie, who really didn't get much time and space out there?
Well, I think that was, if I'm looking at the game, I don't think it was an overly tough game to play in terms of, I didn't feel like it was a war type game, but it was certainly a game where it was a dangerous game if we led them into it by being a little bit sloppy in a few areas. It could end up costing us. But I thought what was real good was we did a good job of keeping them in front of us, and we didn't give them a lot of gimme plays. And when we did make a mistake up ice, the guys behind were real good at recovering and breaking up plays. And we didn't give guys like Goldie a ton of looks. And Payne Show, another guy who has been hot lately. But they're dangerous. Their whole lineup's dangerous. So we did a good job of limiting those opportunities.
What about how this team takes it and rebounds it with itself picking up confidence-wise heading into the weekend here?
Well, I think it's pretty important to win at home, especially when you're at home for the first time and in over a month. So it's we had one home game in the last month, so it's an important stretch for us. This team's right ahead of us in the standings, and we can talk about Bakersfield all we want. We can talk about the other teams, but this is the team that's directly in front of us right now too. So we got to. They're as important in our minds as Bakersfield, but it's so important this time of year to be winning games and to be building in the right way. And we took a step back last week, and hopefully we can chalk it up to a lesson learned heading into the playoffs and keep this thing going in the right direction.
And how big was this one?
This was a big game. We just came out of a tough week on the road, and it was just great to be back home. And we needed to come back with an effort like we did tonight. We came out hard, and I thought we had a great team effort and came out with a win.
What's the first thing that comes to your head when you think about how much chemistry and how much things really click between you, Colin Hemingway, and Oren out there?
We had a lot of games together, but now I think, especially tonight, we started to click. We had a lot of chances, could have scored a lot of goals, buried in a couple of those, and but they're both great players, and we just try to pass the puck, and they find the back of the net.
It's the lowest scoring game that you guys have partaken in defensively for about a couple of weeks. Was puck management a big key, not just for the third period, but also for the last 40 minutes as well?
Yeah, it's important during the whole game. We wanted to come out strong, especially defensively, play hard. Hit and pin and contain, and try to keep the puck away from the other team, obviously. And then we did that great tonight, and that's why we won tonight.
What's this team now so comfortable in playing at home now, being 10-1 and 4 in the last 15 home games period?
Well, I guess just being home in this locker room, all the equipment we have around here, we have great fans, and we've been hot at home, and we got to keep rolling because that's an important part of the game when you hit playoffs.
Take us back through your goal in the second period. Obviously, it looked to be that Glenn Fisher was going to make it just an incredible save, and you got a good deflection there.
Yeah, I thought I had him, but he made a great save, and actually he pushed it back right in the net for me, so I'll take it.